Found him. My name is Doctor. The following is a recovered document of my predecessor, who died during a breach on. The document covers information on SCP-7491, also known as the Blood Mage. The SCP was first discovered in mountains after killing 2 field agents, and MTF-087 was sent to investigate and met the same fate. It was MTF-Tau-5 that managed to capture the entity. SCP-7491 proved difficult to contain due to the nature of the entity. It stood at around 2.4 meters in height and around 60 kilograms. However, its weight has been seen to fluctuate depending on its blood intake. The main part of the entity is the strange substance that can only be described as half-solidified blood. It constantly pulses and morphs, but stays in a humanoid shape. It is also capable of draining and absorbing the blood of living creatures up to. This could be seen especially after recovering the bodies on the mountains, as the bodies were ghastly. Blood has been observed to make it stronger. It is the reason it escaped containment on multitude of times. The only gauge the Foundation has on its active strength is the cloak seemingly attached to 7491. The cloak grows tattered and worn the longer SCP-7491 grows without blood, and the entity will go berserk after a certain amount of time, akin to a wild animal. This is the best state to have the entity in. However, as when the cloak is whole, SCP-7491 is incredibly powerful and nearly impossible to contain without anomalous resistance, with some exceptions. Victors, also known as the Vagabond, has managed to temporarily neutralize SCP-7491 using his .50 caliber rifle. After the breach, the Blood Mage was seen berserk despite having not reached low enough blood levels, presumably due to Victors. The event showed that while difficult to perform, the entity could be temporarily neutralized if enough of the substance that forms its body is destroyed. However, this is the only event in which someone has survived a solo encounter with 7491, as even Pergantus was killed by the entity. Research into immunity against 7491's ability has been initiated, however progress is slow. No risk can be taken with 7491 until more progress is made. As suggested by, more commonly known as Lightning Hands, we have begun testing on SCP-7491's satisfaction with small animals. However, all previous tests failed due to the disgust of 7491's idea of consuming, and I quote, such life forms. However, SCP-7491 has been seen to be growing more and more desperate for blood as the days go on and is currently in an irritated state. Hence, Test 00 Bravo Mike shall begin. Release the rodent into the chamber. SCP-7491 has noticed the rodent, and it is yet to move on and is currently looking at the camera. Behavior is the same.
Fine.
As subject has given into its thirst and is currently draining the rat's blood. As of now, the test can be seen as a success. 7491's stare, though, it really is truly haunting.
Did you truly believe that these feeble beings could sate my growing thirst?